just chilling in the water. Oh, hi. Alright, now we go talk to the dude. Old Mr. Fisherman.
The fisherman murmured quietly between sorrowful breaths.
He's got a fish on his head. Sorrowful soul meeting the discouraged.
The fisherman felt so useless. His former joys were hollow.
Don't really know what that does, but okay.
Sitting out there every day by the pond, only the dark water to hear him talk. In that darkness, a glimmer flickered. A
Oh,
thought beating like a drum.
I gotta be careful not to blow out the flame.
A thought that went round and round. It all started with a frog. Every day by the pond, a constant reminder.
What did the frog do? He tried to eat your fish hat, didn't he?
For a brief moment, the fisherman struggled to speak.
Fisherman's awakening. A discouraged fisherman slumbers.
He looked at Ember, hopeful. The fisherman spoke softly. There's a frog in that pond, a big one. Saw him grow from a tadpole. We were friends of a sort. Spent every day side by side.
Tell me more.
So much better at fishing than me, that frog is. Catches them before I can bait them. Oh, it makes me feel useless some days. The fisherman sighed. I've wasted so much time feeling like this. The old man looked carefully at the pond, at their rod, at Ember. Well, listen to me here, rambling on and on. It helps, though, telling someone. Thank you, Ember. If you need help catching anything, you just ask.
About the bait or the frog? About your bait.
Poor little worms. They didn't ask to be here. But how do you fish without them? One for me, one for the fishes. Slurp 'em down.
Gross. About the fish.
They say catching a fish isn't the point. So I tell myself that. I tell myself that a lot.
About your hat.
I chased old Blue Betty round this pond for years. Best days of my life catching that fish. Had to use myself as bait. Stuck on me head ever since.
About the frog.
You saw the frog? Did the frog mention me? You ask the frog about me, see what they say. Actually, no, just... Please don't tell the frog how much I talk about them.
It's so cute.
If you need help catching anything, you just ask.
I guess that's all we got. How do I go up there? That's the question. How do I think I can get up there? Whoa! Hi! You're awake all of a sudden.
The frog stared at Ember, its belly rumbling.
Do frogs even blink? I shall listen.
Its eyes were fixed on Ember, but it seemed to mean no harm. Was this the frog that the fisherman spoke of? Ember could hardly ignore the rumbling from the frog's belly.
Hi, Mr. Fisherman, will you catch a fish? I must feed the frog. Never mind.
If you need help catching anything, you just ask.
Well, Mr. Frog there seems hungry, but I can't do anything about it. Is there a Forlorn there? Did I just forget? I think there might have been a Forlorn there. Can I talk to one of you frogs? Huh. Food for the froggy. That is the question. Is there... No? Technically I have enough to move on, but we ain't playing those games. We go full or we go home. I can run around down here, but I don't show up. Whoa. There's little mystery boxes in the corner. There's a red guy.
The
Red
crow
guy.
held its shining trophy tight.
The red guy from the beginning. I remember the first time I played this, I went like round and round trying to figure this one out.
The cave entrance was overgrown with dry brambles.
And I do not remember anything, so... we may just wind up going round and round again. I'm gonna talk to this guy first.
The stranger whispered, "Ever feel like you are being watched? I've never felt that. What does it feel like? Is it nice? It sounds nice."
I want to give literally every single Ember in this game a hug. I did it. Oh, it's a wormy boy. To get some bait for the dude. I'm just assuming the wormy boy pops up in these holes. Ouch.
The worm looked helpless, with no way to escape. As Ember picked it up, the worm let out a little yelp.
Oh, well, now I feel bad. Nice. Don't gotta do that old frog game again. there's a little box.
Inside was a scrap of journal. The strangers on the water went on without me. Where have I landed? Vines and thorns stretch out to trip me.
Oh. And yeah, that's one of those little boxes in the top left corner. No, go. I'm gonna go finish this area first, and then I'll go back to the fisherman. I gotta get that
He
key.
was nestled between the reeds, but it was just out of reach.
One out of 42 forgotten things. Never mind, I'm gonna guess I need that fishing pole. Oh. Well, I have a torch now. Can I use it on the brambles? Oh.
The Wanderer's Diary. Unfamiliar trees, a path overgrown. Is this a resting place? A place between places? I call out, but mine is the only voice.
I'm gonna burn up that other bramble as well. I like how the fires just kind of rattle a little bit. Adding a torch to the list of things that I need to give Ember when I eventually decide to make the avatar. Can I do anything with this fire? Seems not. I'll just put it down. And go get this Forlorn. After I get this net.
The broken net hung ominously around the skeleton's neck.
A broken fishing net. Can I use it on this? I don't know how to... Wrong button. What? Can I use it? Can I use the... Nope, alright, well. Ain't for lack of effort. Golden Forlorn. Oh, this is gonna
Stranger
suck.
shivered in the cold.
I also forgot to read the name.
They'd moved through such dark places. They lay down and closed their eyes.
Can I? Oh, I gotta relight a torch. Shut up.
Warmth was a distant memory, stolen by the passing miles.
I will help you, friend. I'll set everything around you on fire. This is such a pretty game, though. gonna try to make more. The Forlorn 5. Others are lost along their path.
The stranger blinked at Ember. Is it morning already? How long have I been asleep?
Alright. Time to go this way, I think. Oh yeah. Yeah, may as well. Because I can't do crap with a broken net. I'm gonna go give the worm to the fisher. I haven't made YouTube in a while, mostly because I kind of burned out from the thumbnails, but like I said, I'm gonna try to fix up how I do thumbnails, and maybe I'll get back into making YouTube videos. I don't know if I want to get back into streaming, just because, I don't know, there's pros and cons to both, but this is just a little more free. Like, I could do this whenever I want. You know, my friends don't gotta miss out if I like that the little flap of the bag just moves around like that. It's got such weird physics. But if I decide to post in the middle of the day, they could watch it whenever they want. If I decide to post it in the middle of the night, they could still watch it whenever they want. But with streaming, not everybody can make it, and then, you know, people miss out, and yeah. I need some help.
The fisherman noticed the broken net Ember was carrying. Let me have a look. See what I can do. With a silk thread, the fisherman carefully knotted it together. With each knot he tied, a net began to form. Here you go. Good as new.
Making reparations. The fishing net shredded. I got a little wormy boy for you.
If you need help catching anything, you
Do
just
I give the wormy
ask.
boy to the frog?
The frog stared at Ember, its belly rumbling.
Show item. Wormy boy. Well. Guess I'm dead.
This was not how Ember had imagined the end. The gurgling of water, a deafening heartbeat. But then...
Ew.
the frog returned Ember's good deed by leading them to a lost Forlorn.
Thank you. Upon devoured, a greedy amphibian extends their tongue. I also see a box up there. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. I know where I'm at. I'm at the other side of the little switchy thing. Unhindered, discarding impediments.
The stranger stood alone. Their friends have fallen aside, retreating from what came next. The stranger had ventured on.
Get a meme from my mother. I have a very
Now they
cool
were deep
mother.
in the woods.
Wait. Did I need to... Yes, I did. Yes, I did need to do that. I have a cool mom. I like my mom. She doesn't watch my YouTube or anything, but, you know, if one day she ever did...
That's so pointless.
Then, love you, Mom. The meme is talking about... You know, I'll just read it. After this.
The stranger spoke hesitantly. Is the campfire crowded? Let me gather myself. I'll see you there.
Garlic is to cooking as vanilla extract is to baking, in that the amount I add to my food is guided by reckless extravagance and utter disregard, verging on mild contempt for the recipe. Which, yes, I love garlic. Vanilla extract, is alright. Not by itself. Don't ever taste vanilla extract, you will regret it.
Ember found the Wanderer's diary. The oily smell of frogs. They know more than they will say. They watch me watching them.
Alright. I'm not really a completionist necessarily. This game's just kind of easy to complete, you know? Oh. Finally. Hello, friend.
The stranger spoke. You look hungry, friend. You bring any broth with you? There's a cook in the swamp. Makes a broth like you wouldn't believe. Keep telling them that it doesn't taste right. They'll keep giving you more.
I don't understand how we are the in-between of life and death and still hungry. Okay, there ain't nothing over there. And now I'm stuck. There we go. Nope, still stuck. Whee! Whoops. Alright. Net's fixed. Frog's fed. Can I still talk to the... Can I still talk to the frog? Can I still talk to the frog? I gotta go all the way back around to do that. Do I want to do that? Not really, but I'm doing it anyway. Nope. Does Mr. Fisherman count as a Forlorn? Because he wasn't exactly like frozen stone like the other guys. Hello, Mr. Frog. No conversation? Okay. Well, guess I went over here for nothing. That's alright, I don't mind. Yeah, I have to choose to go like up and down things or switch switches. It doesn't just automatically do it. But hey, now that I got the, oh, big yawn, sorry. Now that I got the net, I can get the key. Because, you know, in your head, you see that little middle section. I didn't mean to go back through, but you see that little middle section and you think, oh, these are two different sections. At least that's kind of how I think of it. And so you don't realize, oh, they're probably connected. Let me, you know, check the other side. And I made that same mistake the first time. Because you don't, it just seems like two different areas. At least to me, that's just kind of how I roll.
He was nestled, but it was just out of reach.
Oh, I gotta add fishing net to the list. Stop killing. Yeah, I don't expect my mom to ever watch my YouTube. She's just not really like a
The old gate
YouTube
was
watching
locked.
person, you know? Should I add a key? Should I add a gate key to the character? I feel like...
Ember placed the key in the lock and slowly began to turn it.
Oh, I have to turn this myself. Nah, I don't think I will. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. You tell me. I'll add it to the list. You tell me if you think that I should add a key to the avatar that may or may not happen. Ooh. Submerged. Draining an ocean.
The stranger gasped for breath.
Because we all love water levels.
Dark
Ocarina
water
of Time.
scraping above their head.
Ooh, froggies. But the question is, does moving that thing make the water rise? No, it does not. Nice. I keep losing my train of thought too.
The sea didn't care if they sank or swam.
That's the other problem I'm having, is I could...
Slowly the tides ebbed, washing over old walls.
I could maintain my thought and just continue the sentence after the narrator's done, but that requires remembering what I was saying.
A safe harbor emerging from the inky depths.
Huh. And like, my memory's not bad. I'm just sleepy today. I got like foggy brain.
Ember reached out a hand.
I don't know, I don't know. Be free. I could play some observation duty on this channel. Would anybody be fond of that? Or just me? Don't know if I could play it alone though, because your girl's a coward. That was the tab of the Dr. Pepper can getting stuck on my nose somehow.
Looked down. The ground feels good beneath my feet, friend.
So, this might be like a really depressing thought, but I kind of see all these Forlorn as like, ooh, red guy's back. As like, this is their death stories. Is that a map? Can I access that top left corner? Somehow? Pressing the buttons doesn't do anything. Wonder if I could click it. That's just the settings. Yeah, okay. Clicking does nothing. Oh well. But yeah, I kind of wonder if that's like how they died. Like one of them froze, one of them drowned. One of them was, you know, alone. The first campfire. The forest campfire flickers to life.
The ghost said, "You have done all you can, little one. Your journey lies ahead."
I like the
Little one, your journey ahead will not be easy.
achievement sound.
The path to leave this place is blocked.
I have roasted frogs.
I will guide others to follow after you clear the way.
Why do I gotta do it? Where's anybody else helping me out?
There are others like me who can help. You will always be welcome here in the forest. The stranger spoke. My head feels clear for the first time. With tears, the stranger said, I had forgotten what warmth feels like.
You're also looking kind of robotic where you're moving.
The stranger said, thank you for being so kind. The stranger said thoughtfully, I felt so alone. I was so lost.
So see, my other idea was making the avatar interchangeable so you can become like all of these different kinds of dudes. But that might be a bit too much. I don't know. It's kind of a, I don't know, what is like a lesser version of a passion project? Like, it's not something I'm super into doing, but I might do it. I don't know. I love this game. I love Ember. Ember's adorable.
Once again, Ember could feel eyes watching.
No, come back. Friend. Ooh. Something I could... Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a Forlorn
Ember
there.
approached the Forlorn. It felt it was different.
I didn't even see it. I just saw the
They
white
said,
dot.
I know what I need to do. What I need to feel. I don't want to be helped. Ember could not help. Not all problems were puzzles to be solved.
And honestly, I feel like that's a very good thing to notice. Sometimes people need to realize, like, not as the helper, but the victim, I guess. Sometimes you need to realize that you just don't want help. And I feel like realizing that is kind of in and of itself helpful. Because I know sometimes I like to help others, and it gets frustrating trying to help somebody that just won't take the help. You know, they'll complain and they'll rant and they'll vent, but no matter what you say, they just don't listen. And that can get very frustrating. But as the person that's been, you know, the one ranting and the one venting, you know, I do appreciate the help, but I had to realize there was a point of time in my life in which I had to realize, like, oh, I just don't want help. Ooh, there he goes. I had to realize that I was punishing myself, that I felt I didn't deserve to be helped, and that I was just holding on to my sadness because I didn't want to let it go.
Ember uncovered a journal entry. Dusk brings the longest shadows. The lanthorn comforts me. Soft melodies from home. The wild things listen, yellow eyes in greying trees.
And I just feel like that's something that's worth noting, is sometimes you have to realize, am I holding on to this sorrow because I don't want to let it go? Is it that I can't find help or that I don't want to find help? Because you could be like this person. You know, they know what they need. They know they need to feel hope. They just don't want to. They don't want to be helped. They're not ready yet. And that's okay. You just can't let yourself... You can't let yourself sit in this pool, because it's just not good. You can rest, you know, you don't have to feel sunshine and rainbows all the time, but like, this dude's a statue. And not everybody's ready to stop being a statue, but sit there too long and that's all you're ever gonna know, you know? Some nerdy birdie words of advice.